Hello, in this video you'll learn how to use the bevel tool to create smooth, rounded edges. First of all, what is bevel? By default, objects in Blender have perfectly sharp edges, but in real life, almost nothing has edges that are perfectly sharp. The bevel tool lets us soften those edges by adding a small angled surface, making our models look much more natural. As you can see, this cube currently has perfectly sharp edges. So let's switch over to edit mode by pressing tab on our keyboard. If you only want to bevel certain edges, switch to the edge selection mode by pressing 2 on your keyboard. You can also do it manually up top over here. This is the vertex selection, this is the edge selection, and this is the face selection. Let's stay in the edge selection and choose our edges that we want to edit. So let's choose our edges that we want to edit. With your edges selected, press CTRL B and then move your mouse to create an edge. As you can see, we added an angled edge over here, but it's not looking very smooth. You can also create some subdivisional surfaces over here by actually using your scroll wheel while pressing CTRL B. I'm gonna add another cube so I can show you exactly how to do that. Now let's click on the new cube, go into edit mode, have the edge selection once again and choose all 4 of these edges. Let's press CTRL B to create the beveled edge, and now use your mouse wheel and scroll up or down to add more surfaces if you'd like to. It's up to you. What do you prefer? As you can see, now we have a very smooth and round edge on this cube. Usually a subtle bevel looks way more realistic than a large one, and this is why you want to keep your bevels mostly fairly small. Even this one is quite big, but if you look at this cube and you would bevel all the edges, it actually looks like it has been milled off in real life and looks fairly natural for this size. You can actually also bevel vertices, so we can go to the vertex selection over here or press 1 on our keyboard, doesn't matter which one, then choose a couple of vertices. Let's choose these 2 over here on the edge, press CTRL B, move our mouse in and out, and you can see that we are actually creating a very smooth edge to the cube. So instead of rounding an edge, Blender actually rounds the corner itself, so you don't have to do any extra work. It is just super simple with the bevel tool. Some common mistakes that the beginners make is that they bevel every edge on an object. So for example, let's choose all of these different vertices over here and click CTRL B and start beveling this. As you can see, it just creates a huge mess. Instead, bevel only the edges that need to be softened. Another common issue that people have is that if nothing happens when you press CTRL B, make sure you are in edit mode by checking up top over here if you are in edit mode or not, and that you've selected 1 or more edges if you are editing some of these edges. When should you use the bevel? You'll use the bevel tool all the time when modeling things like furniture, tables, electronics, buildings, vehicles, and so on. Basically, if an object has an edge that looks too sharp, try adding a small bevel to make it look more realistic. Even a tiny bevel can actually make a very huge difference. If this video helped you, don't forget to like it and subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Take care, bye bye.